Hello students, welcome to the theory class of seed production of vegetable, tuber and spices crops. Today we'll discuss on Indian minimum seed certification standards. Under this we have seed standards and field standards. We'll discuss today seed standards and field standards in the next class. So coming to the first slide, we have here 8 different criterias, 8 different standards on which the different seed classes are going to be classified. Okay, these are different standards, minimum and maximum standards on which the seed classes are going to be categorized. The different seed classes, as we have already studied, are breeder seed, foundation seed, certified seed and sometimes truthful level seeds. So the first thing we have here is pure seed, which is required in maximum, which is required. We want pure seed percentage at the max. So the standard here has to be the minimum amount of pure seed, the minimum allowable pure seeds that has to be there in the seed lot. Okay, so usually in case of breeder seed it used to be 100%, while when it comes to foundation seed and certified seeds where the quality degrades, so it requires sometimes 98 to 95%. Okay, coming to the next criteria, which are inert matter, which are required at the minimum amount which for to maintain the standards of the seed class. Okay, so in this case we standardize, we have to limit the amount of inert matter to the maximum allowable level. Okay, likewise we have here maximum other crop seeds level which is allowable into the seed lot. Okay, likewise which are unwanted materials such as wheat seeds and objectionable wheat seeds. Okay, these are also required in a least amount, so the maximum allowable level has to be checked upon for the particular seed class. Okay, and then we have germination percentage which has to be maintained at the max, and which allowable level has to be the minimum germination percentage which should be there for that particular seed classes to be called as breeder seed, because as we all know breeder seed is usually the highest seed class. It has to be having more than 90% maximum than foundation seeds and certified seeds. And when it comes to moisture, so it can be categorized into two different things. Okay, one first thing is under normal container, and second thing is under vapor proof containers. Okay, coming to the next slide, we have here some of the points which has to be taken care while studying the different seed standards of different crop plants. Okay, first of all we have here that standards and limits are all in percentage unless indicated otherwise, which means if there is no limit, if there is no unit into that particular number which is indicated in that particular seed class. Okay, so it has to be in percentage, or otherwise if it is indicated as kg or numbers, so it is indicated as that unit. Okay, and coming to the indications F, C and L, F indicates the standards for foundation seeds, C indicates the standard for certified seeds, and L indicates minimum limits for the labeling. Okay, labeling means the labeling is usually compulsory in for every seed lot. Once labeling is done, certification is then proceeded later on. Okay, so those seeds which are not certified, they comes under truthful level seeds. Okay, and those values which are indicated with sterics, denotes the standards. It denotes that the standard has been recommended by the Central Seed Committee, but official notification has not been issued yet so far. Okay, coming to the first criteria, first standards which we have to maintain for every seed classes is pure seed, which is minimum allowable pure seed. Okay, what is pure seed? The seed of its own kind or own species that's stated by the sender. Okay, that is stated by the breeder. Okay, it includes all botanical varieties of that particular kind or species. Immature, undersized, cerebral, diseased or germinate seeds are all included in this pure seeds, unless and until it is of different varieties, other distinguished varieties, or of wheat species. Okay, and broken seeds also comes under, to make this as a to remember this as a point. Okay, valuable information, that broken seeds also comes under pure seed percentage. Okay, so I've indicated here, this is a table of several crops with their different standards. Okay, 98% for foundation seed, certified seed requires 98% of pure seed in the seed lot, while there is no standard for leveling or truthful level seeds. While coming to the cowpea, we have 98% both for foundation seed and certified seeds, and truthful level seeds we have 97% for cowpea. Okay, and then we have garden pea, we have 98%, which has to be maintained. Pure seed, minimum pure seed has to be maintained for foundation seed and certified seed, while in case of truthful level seeds 96%. Okay, so likewise we have the pure seed minimum standards for several other crops, okay, which are listed here. As you can either note this down, or either remember this, it may come in exams also. So coming to the next one we have here is maximum allowable inert matter, because as we have already got the idea that we require inert matter in the minimum, okay, in every seed standards. So that's why we don't want inert matter in the seed lot. So that's why maximum allowable inert matter to be which is allowed in the two different classes of seeds. Okay, although labeling is not for standard for labeling is not here, so we are going to highlight for only foundation and certified seeds. So what are these inert matter? It includes stem pieces, leaves, sand particles, stone particles, empty glooms, which resembles the seed materials, okay, which can easily get mixed up with the seed lot. Okay, so in this case, to cite as an example, for cluster bean we have 2% of inert matter, allowable inert matter, maximum allowable inert matter, while in case of certified seeds 2%. Okay, likewise we have 2% for all the most of the vegetable crops. Okay, and although there are in some croplands such as garden beet and spinach beet, we have a little bit higher allowable percentage of inert matter. Okay, and in this carrot having the maximum inert matter allowable. Okay, and then in cucurbits family, so we have the minimum amount of allowable inert matter. Okay, and coming to the next one we have here is other crop seeds. Okay, also like inert matter, other crop seeds are also unwanted material in the seed lot. Okay, so maximum we try to avoid these things. Okay, so other crops and wheat seeds are contaminating species in a seed lot. Okay, it may be of different varieties, it may be of different species, or it may be of the wild type. Okay, or it may be of different crop plants. Okay, so likewise for foundation seed and certified seed, the maximum allowable percentage of other crop seed is 0.1 for cluster bean and 0.2 for certified seeds. Okay, foundation seed and certified seed respectively. Okay, while in case of dolichos beans there is none required, no seeds should be there, no other crop seeds should be there. Okay, because maybe once it gets mixed up, so it is difficult to remove those other crop seeds, so it should not be there, nothing should be there. Okay, and likewise we have other the standards for other crop plants, okay, which are listed as such, and you can by heart this or note this down in your notebook. And coming to wheat seeds, which are also unwanted material and unwanted ingredient in the seed lot, so maximum allowable wheat seeds in the seed lot should be are listed as such. Okay, so usually wheat seeds are usually resembles with the crop plant seeds. Okay, sometimes. Okay, that's why removing wheat seeds is a difficulty, and it should be done at the initial stage whenever at the time of grading, seed grading. Okay, so at the time of seed grading, as we have already studied, we can divide or separate the seeds based on the weight, seed weight, or seed size and shape, okay, using different equipments. Okay, and coming to the different seed uh, wheat seed standards are: for cluster beans, none should be there, no wheat seed should be there. Okay, and for cowpea, none should be there for foundation seed, and 0.1% of wheat seeds is allowable for certified seeds. Likewise, we have several other standards for various crop plants, okay, vegetable crop plants. Next, coming to the objectionable wheat seeds. Now we have already studied wheat seeds and what is objectionable wheat seeds. Okay, objectionable wheat seeds are peculiar type of wheat seeds, noxious wheat seeds, which are closely associated with the crop plants. Okay, whenever you sow these particular seeds, okay, say for example mustard or rapeseed, it is associated with chicory. Okay, so sorry, it is associated with uh, Argemone mexicana. Okay, so when it is when such kind of closely associated weeds are there for that particular plant, we have to make sure that there is no presence of such a weed seeds. Okay, whenever there is presence of this, we have to remove it. Okay, and to cite as an example, okay, some of the important objectionable weeds with respect to their crop plants are cited as such. Okay, for berseem it is chicory, for cucurbits it is wild cucurbita, for kasuri methi it is Merilotus species, for lettuce it is wild lettuce, for bhendi it is wild abelmuscus species, and rapeseed and mustard we have here Argemone mexicana, and for wheat Convolvulus arvensis, or also known as Hirankuri. And for paddy we have wild paddy or Oryza sativa variety fatua. Okay, so we have here various objectionable wheat seeds which has to be avoided, and the maximum allowable amount of uh, objectionable wheat seeds are mentioned as such here. Okay, 0.1 kasuri methi, 0.1% in case of foundation seed and certified seed as well. So this is important for your competitive exams such as JRF as such. To remember these objectionable weeds may ask as general agriculture questions. And coming to the next one, we have objectionable weed seeds, maximum allowable objectionable weed seeds for various others. Okay, so in cucurbits as a general, there shouldn't be any objectionable weed seeds, again, because the weed seeds is closely associated. So that's why there is a danger of close association with it. So that's why we have to avoid any weed seeds, objectionable weed seeds. Okay, next thing is germination percentage. So germination, as we all know, it is a measure of the viability of the population of seeds. Okay, it is done from the sample. Okay, a representable, an optimum viable population. Okay, a viable sample from the population. Okay, and it is a measure of the planting value. Okay, and the time of measure of the germinating time, of course. Okay, so this is required at the max, just like pure seeds, this is required at the max. Okay, and for this, the minimum allowable germination percentage. Okay, although we require this, we require germination at 100%, okay, 90% to 100%, but some of the seed lot may not be able to grow in its 90% or 100% as you have expected, but it can be categorized. So it can be you can categorize it into other seed classes such as foundation seed, or class you can say certified seeds or truthful level seeds. Okay, so let's see. So in case of cluster bean, we have 70% both for foundation seed and certified seed, while there is no mention of truthful level seeds. And in case of cowpea, we have 75% germination is required. Okay, minimum 75% germination is required to be called them as foundation seed and certified seed, while in case of truthful level seed, there should be at least 70%. Okay, there is no problem with maximum germination. Okay, as long as the germination percentage is more than 75%, there is no problem with the seed lot. but it should not be less than this. Okay, we have mentioned here the other kinds of the other germination percentage standards based on other vegetable seeds. Okay, you can take a note of this. And coming to the moisture content. Okay, moisture content, as you all know, it is required at the minimum to slow down its metabolic activity, and for it is required for storage, usually for storage for a long period of time, or vital parameter for seed quality and seed storage of life. Okay, so when we are talking about moisture content, we usually consider the storing. Okay, so seed are usually stored. It can be categorized under seed storage, under normal containers such as gunny bag or cloth bag, or it can be categorized under vapor-proof containers. Okay, vapor-proof containers are usually used for orthodox seeds, where the seeds material has to be stored for a longer period of time. Okay, so that the moisture is not absorbed, the moisture in the atmosphere is not absorbed. Okay, we cannot expect dry atmosphere at all the time, because due to changing environmental conditions the moisture may change. Okay, so in order to protect them from the external environment, so plastic or polythene is used, which is called as vapor-proof containers, while normal containers are used for working sample of orthodox seeds, or for you can say recalcitrant seeds, where moisture absorption or moisture penetration is there. Okay, so the standards, moisture content standards, is divided into two: normal container and vapor-proof container. So in foundation seeds, for cluster bean, it is 9% maximum moisture content should be there, not more than this. Okay, and while in case of vapor-proof container for dolichos beans, we have 7% moisture content. Maximum moisture content should be there for both foundation seed and certified seeds. Okay, likewise we have uh, maximum allowable moisture content for different crop plants, both for normal and vapor-proof containers. Okay, do remember some of this to cite as an example in your exams. Okay, and next thing is other distinguishable varieties. Okay, when it comes to other distinguishable varieties, it concerns to your genetic purity. Okay, although the crop plants, the the seed mixture may be of the same crop plants, it may look all same, the seed may look all same, but the 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 seeds which looks all the same may not be from the same variety. Okay, it may be from the different variety, so we have to take care of this one by genetic purity test. Okay, how to so the standards, different standards that we have given here for different uh, okay, limited in these conditions, limited crop plants, okay, are such as soybean. For soybean, 0.1% other distinguishable seeds are allowed. Okay, and for 0.5% for certified seeds. Okay, likewise we have for dolichos bean, 0.1% of foundation seed, 0.1% of other distinguishable varieties are allowed in foundation seeds, while in case of 0.2% of ODV are allowed in certified seeds. Okay, likewise there are the maximum allowable ODVs for several other croplands. Okay, so there is limitations. ODVs, other distinguishable varieties, standards are given for limited number of croplands. Okay, so coming to the end of the slides, so if you have any doubt